Right, hello everybody. I'm hoping I'm live. I'm hoping you can hear me. I just need to get the comments up because I always seem to have trouble finding the comments on my site. So give me just a second. I hope everybody's okay and they are enjoying the weather. It's a bit muggy today wherever I am, but just give me a second and I will be with you. So let me just find my comments. It should be there. So let's click on this. Yeah, I think I've managed it. Well done. Hello everybody, I'm here. So I'm just going to put my other page just up there, just a second, because I'm hoping that I will be live in Memory of Papers Art if I've remembered how to do it. So yes, I am. So I've got both screens up, so hopefully I will be able to see everybody's comments. So hello. I'm a bit disheveled again this afternoon or this evening. I did brush my hair before I came on, so I hope everybody's well and you are looking forward to this live. I've got some very exciting dies to share with you. I hope you're going to like it as much as I have. So we're going to do a few little demonstrations, a few more little bits just to show you about the dies, and we'll maybe just finish up a memory book that I've been making for a workshop that I took. It was for the Maggie album. Now at the moment I'm naming all my albums after one of my very favoritist series, and that's The Walking Dead. So all my albums so far have been named after the characters that are in there. So if you're a Walking Dead fan like me, yay! So right, so the dies that I've got, I might just wait for a few more people to just pop on. If you're there and you want to say hello, I'd love to hear from you. I'm just going to see if I can get myself a drink. I did have, there we go, I was hiding it, a bottle of water here. So I'm just going to have a quick drink and then we'll get on. So what has everybody been up to today? What have I been doing today? I've been getting myself all prepped and ready for my workshop that I have at the weekend. And I just need to answer this text, as it's somebody that has wanted to, can't seem to find the live. Now I'm not getting anybody's comments up at the moment, so I hope I'm not missing anybody, or I've not managed to get it right. I'm hoping I have. I'm just going to see if I can just quickly find. I just need to change. That's the thing, you've got all these different pages and then you've got to change it to get to your actual personal page. Before you can do any, you can write a message. So it would have probably been easier to have done it on my phone, but there we go, there we are. So just send that off. Hopefully I am still here, and I think I am, so I do apologise. I always seem to have trouble connecting my Facebook lives up. I don't know why. It just seems to never happen. So, right, I've got you back up now again. So, hi Jill, how are you? Hi Candice, how are you? Thank you for joining me this evening. I'm really pleased that you're here, and looking forward to seeing my dies in action. They don't look very much at the moment, but when I die cut them you will be able to see them. So now I've got a few people on, so let's get started. So if I keep looking over there and there, it's where my comments are, so because I don't want to miss anybody's comments. So I'm just trying to make sure that I don't miss anything. And I've just refreshed that, and then we will, there we go, we will get going. So, oh hi Amanda, how are you? Thank you for joining me. I'm really pleased that you're here. Let me just move my, because you know we've got every available space in our craft room, and that's mine underneath my desk. So these are the brand new dies that are in. I love this very mint green colour that I've chosen for my die colour. I'm just going to hopefully move you over a little bit and move you there. There we go, and then we can see. So yes, it's a lovely mint green colour. Now I'm not going to open these ones because these ones are for sale. So I have got mine open here. Now I tend to put all my dies on magnetic sheets in the stamp and die storage sleeves that I have available on the site. So I put them all in there. Now normally what I would do is I would back this with some cardstock just to make it not so flimsy, but I didn't get time. So in this set we've got 17 dies. Now I've marketed them as paperclip accessories. So this tall one is for your hidden paperclip, which will make this here. Now I've actually got mine as a closure, so I've just got some cardstock there, and as you can see, if you can see that there, it is stuck there. It's not going to go anywhere, so it makes a really good alternative closure. So I'll just take that off, and then this is the hidden paperclip one. So in here is the hidden paperclip, just in there, and this die will cut out the score lines and everything like that for you to make this this element for your books or your cards or anything like that. So you can have it as a closure, and I tried to actually put it on the top here, and it did work. It did close it, but my book here, I've got it's double paged, so it probably will go on if I forced it, but I don't want to force it. So just a very quick and easy closure that you can use the hidden paperclip for. You can even put them on the side like so, so that you can have them as a tab. So that would come off like so as a tab. And these are 5mm, sorry, not 5mm, 50mm clips that I buy. And just to show you that they are yes, the 5mm. Well, this one is 45, but they will go up to probably a 5mm, but 45 would probably be the, I would say, yeah, I would say you could go up to a 45. Yes, you probably could, but these ones would be ideal. Now with the banner ones, you can go up obviously bigger if you want to. So let's put those in there, out of the way. Now this one is the oval. I'm going to call this the oval banner die, and as you can see, I've fitted it over the paper clip like so, and then just put it on the side. But what you could also do is just just make a little slot in the top there, and you can have your paper clip come out the top, and then you can have it as a more of a top functioning paper clip, and then you could maybe put some ribbon or such like along the top. I've just punched a hole through mine and used my crocodile and just put in a eyelet, and then just use one of the, I'm going to call these light bulb paper clips. I don't actually know what the actual term of them is, but to me they look like light bulbs. So I've used one of those, and then just put a little charm with a AB bead on the front there, just to add a little bit of interest to that. Again, you can go as fancy or as plain as you would like. So that was there. So then we just come on then to more of the rectangle. Again, I've done the same sort of thing, but added some chipboard, again with those light bulb clips. And then the triangle one I haven't actually finished yet. I thought we would maybe do that one online, or on the live, should I say. So that's what they kind of look like in your books. Now, in with that kit, I'll bring this in again, so in with the dies, so I said you get 17. So you've got 2 full banners that you can use for your paper clips, or also for your tabs if you want to as well. You can use these as tabs on your memory books as well. But I've also included all of the layer dies as well. So if you want to then cut your pattern paper out, they will layer perfectly on top. Now these have got a 1/4 inch border around, just so that you've got that extra colour of your cardstock coming through. But also in with that, what we've done is I've added a small little border die that you can then use to decorate your paperclip dies as well. You've got a little heart here, and then these here are tiny little tags. Now these will fit they will fit on your paper clips like this, so you can either have them so that they stick on, or you can have them where they go across your paper clip if you would like. But inside they've got the word, so you will die cut out the word, so it will give the imprint of the word in that tiny little tag. So this one says love. I will cut them out so you can see. This one says our life, memories of course, our family, because I think that's important, and journey. So you've got 5 there, and then you've got 1 plain. Now with the plain, what you can do is die cut it out if you wanted to die cut it in black, and then you could cut your top tag with your word on in your pattern paper, and then you will see that come through. But we'll do a demonstration and I can show you that on camera so that you can see. So I hope you're liking these. I love the colour, I really do. I when I saw them, the colour is just, I love green, so it was just perfect for me. I'm just going to have another drink. Oh, excuse me. Right, so I've got my trusty die cutting machine here. Now these will go through your standard die cutting machine. I've just got a very old Spellbinders Jane Davenport one here. It's the smaller one, but they will go through. Now as you can see here, mine has got a little bit of I've had an accident. You can't see, I'm so sorry. What I've done is I actually die cut and didn't tape them down, and I'm going to move you over this way a bit. There we go. I didn't die cut them down, and sorry, I didn't tape them down, and my die went over the die like so. It was this one to be exact, kind of went over it, but it's still working. And as this was my prototype, it didn't really matter. So, but I've just kept these for just to use for now. So let me get my black card. So I want to actually finish this book here. So this is the book that I'm actually doing for a workshop tomorrow for Lubycraft, for a lady the lady that owns Lubycraft, which is Lisa. So Lisa, if you're watching, hello. I will see you Saturday. Well, I won't, I'll see you on Friday. But this is the book that I'm going to use. So I want to actually put some of those paperclip elements into my book. So what I may do is I'm just going to I might actually put some here, or on this side. I might use this. So I've actually got this paper out, she says, somewhere, but I don't know what I've done with it. So I may not be using that. I may be using something else. Right, I do apologise, I did get it out. Right, give me a second. Right. Where did I put it? Oh, if I can't find it, I will use something else just for the time being. I got it out, but never mind. I've lost it now. I've been rushing around all week. So, let me move that out of the way. And we will shelve that idea and use my Wizard of Oz one until that becomes available. I think what I may have done is left it in my bedroom. So what I'll do is we'll do one of the hidden paperclip ones on camera so that you can see how they work if you're not familiar with how they work. So I'm just going to put, right, I'm just going to cut a little bit off. Now they will fit on the landscape side of your A4, so when I say landscape they will fit this way, so you could get quite a few off of one sheet. So I'm just going to, right, I'm just going to add this on the top just for a shim. Now the reason I add this is my die cutter is a bit old and it just needs a little bit of help going through. Right, here we go. Go through once and then I always come back. There we are. So that then is my hidden paperclip already cut out. Like so. Now it has got the score lines in. You just might need to just give them a little bit of a helping hand just to score them down, and like so. Just, and again, nearly done. It's got quite a few different score lines in. And now again, what I would suggest you to do when you get this home and you start to have a play. Now I have one set up already for how I want it to go because my memory is terrible, so I would forget. So I've got one that isn't fixed down. So what you need to do is have your paper clips like so. And so you've got this little flap or your little glue tab at the bottom. Now I'm really sorry, I don't know what is wrong. There we go, with my camera. There we go, is that better? I seem to be so low down. There we go. There we are. So you've got the glue tab at the bottom. Okay, we're going to turn that round so that it's folded underneath, and then you're going to fold this part down on to the next part of your cardstock. I'm going to get a paper clip, and you're going to use, what's going to happen is this bit here, this is the longer bit, then you've got the short bit at the back. That then is going to go, so you've got the long bit on the long side and the short bit on the short side, like so. And then it folds over the back of your paper clip there, and then folds it over, and then you've got that little glue tab at the bottom, so it actually looks like an old-fashioned matchbox that you would have maybe got in the days gone by. So yeah, it kind of looks a little bit like that. So what I would then do, if you wanted to, you could round your corners now, and that gives it, and also gives it a different look as well. I didn't round the corners on this because I thought we've all got corner rounders at home, so you know you can have it either or. So if I'd have rounded them, you couldn't have had straight ones, so that's why they've got the nice crisp corners. So we're going to add our glue, she says. Here we are. So, And I'm going to add the glue all over the inside of your paper clip, like so. Okay, that way it's going to stick really nicely. Okay, then you're going to fold it up and then just burnish that down like so. There we are. So that then is your hidden paper clip. Now what I then do is you can then paper over the top. Now I didn't give you a die for you to do that because it is just a square and it's easily done. So get my ruler. So the top part will be 2 7/8 or 2 3/4 if you want to have that nice 1/4 inch border, and by 1 3/4 again. Okay, and if you want to do the other side, do the same, and then we can cut this bit off here if you just want to cover that bit there. So let's find some nice Wizard of the Oz paper, and I do rather like the flowers. Now I had been cutting them out, which I've got some there, so I may not use those. Well, actually yes, I'll use the spotty bit. No, right. Let's use, oh, I've got those, that's quite nice. Let's see that one. So we could use one of those and put one of those over if you wanted. So let's have a look. I have got the new part and the old pack of this as well, so that's why I've got a few different ones. I might use that, like I said. So get my trimmer, which is, do you know what, I'd lose my head today if it wasn't screwed on right. Okay, so let's cut this out. So I'm going to go with 1 3/4 so that I've got that nice 1/4 inch border, the same as all the rest of the die set. So that then will fit on your page like so. And I'll ink my edges. Now I'm going to do the same for this one. So I'm going to add that, but then I'm going to cut that down. So I might put that underneath. So I'm going to put that one underneath and then add the next one on the top, but make that 1 1/4. There we go, 1 1/4. Like that, and then that's going to fit just on the top like so. I do apologize, I think I'm used to, when I'm doing my YouTube channel videos, I seem to get a wider lens. I don't know if it's because I'm a bit short here, so just bear with me. I might be able to. No, I wondered if it was because I'd made my screen bigger, but I haven't. So I think with my YouTube, the screen is a bit more wide. You've got more of an angle where it's all around, where this one is really concentrated just here. So I will need to have a look at that at some point. So now I did have, get a new one out. I was going to say, I did have a sponge just to ink my edges, but I'll use a new one. So I love to ink the edges, especially with the Graphic 45. It just adds that little bit more of a vintage shabby chic feel. So let's do this one here. I'm not going to do all of that because we all know how to do this, like so. And what other one is there? Now I have cut out some of the flowers that we can add, and I've also got the little border that I could put on as well. And we can die cut that out so we can see. So put that one over like so. Turn it over. We're going to put this top one on the top there, like so, and then this one can just go, it will just slip in underneath like that. So we just push that up like so, and then that'll sit underneath. So that then is your front and that's your back, but you can have it either way. You don't have to have that, you know, you can have it whichever you fancy. So let's get the little border that we've got. She says somewhere here, I know I have it. It's underneath. Oh, there it is. I found it. Phew, I was just about to cut another one. So I'm going to put this border along the bottom there. So you can either use more of your black cardstock if you wanted to, or I'm just going to use a bit of offcut of paper, because I keep all my offcuts. I don't know if you do too. I keep everything. So I've got a nice heart one which would look really nice. So just cut that bit off, put this through, and oop, them out. And this one has just got some lovely little circles in, like so. So if you put it a black behind it, it will look really nice. But then that can fit over that bit, like that. So let's give this a... You know what would look really nice as well is if you got your sewing machine out, you could sew this. See, that one looks really nice with the Tin Man as well. But I think that edge, so I'm going to have that. And then you could add a little bit of lace along the top. So I'm going to pull that up a bit like that, so that you can see the pattern underneath, like so. Now I've got some lace here, so you can add lace on the top. So you can just decorate these paper clips to however you want, really. You can really make them really grungy. You can make them very shabby chic. You can just add so much. Now this one is probably a little bit too big. I thought I got a smaller one out. This one here, a little bit smaller, that'll do. Or this one is even smaller. That one would be better, because that one has got the scallops. Now with the using lace, you can colour your lace as well. So you can add it on the top. You can add them beads and things like that to it. You could staple into it if you wanted to. I'm looking for my glue, and I think it was, 1 second. Does everybody else have a drawer full of different glues? I've got about 3. Now the glue that I'm looking for is not in there. I like to use the Fabri-Tac when I'm sticking down my lace or ribbon. It really does stick it down and it doesn't move. But I don't know what I've done with it. I used it the other day. I think I'll need somebody to come round and tidy up for me. I seem to have things everywhere. Okay, next plan, I will... No, I don't think my... just check there. No. Oh, that is so annoying. Ah, there we go. It's somewhere else. So I like to use this on my lace, or when I'm doing my sticking down my ribbon. It sticks really quickly and it's clear, so you don't see it neither, which is a bonus. So, and it lasts for ages as well. That is, I've had that bottle for probably quite a few years now, because as I say, you just use a little tiny bit and then that's stuck down. Now what I'll also do is just get some pearls. I have some pearls here. You can also put your moulds, if you use your moulds as well. You can put your moulds on these. So you can just use them as just like maybe little toppers. So let's just add that bit. Just chop quite a bit off and then I'll cut it down as we go through. Get these scissors. So it will also, that fabric tack will stick down your pearls as well. There we go, that's one. I'm going to cut this side off as well. Just cut them down smaller. And that side there. Like so. So, and then if you're using, if your paper and that has got some chipboard pieces, you could add some chipboard pieces on the top, like so. Maybe not that one, it's a bit big, but that one looks okay. You could add something like that on the top, and you could even add it there if you so wanted. But I did cut out some flowers, and I could cut that one down and just add this one on. Like so. So you could just add a few more little flowers on there. Just cut this one down. I'm just going to add the few things just to give you an idea of how you can decorate them up. Now you could use your hot glue and just give these more of a 3D effect if you wanted to. I'm just going to add them like that. Now again, you can add your glitter and everything to them. You could add a little word if you had some little tiny words. What have we got here? Let's have a look. We've got some words here. Let's have a look. You could have "Let life surprise you." I suppose that would be quite good for Wizard of Oz. So I'm just going to cut them down. So I'm going to put that there. Let life surprise you. So I'm going to move that over. I might add that down there like so, and then that there. If I can now get it off now, I've stuck it down there. I don't know if I like it there. No, I think I prefer it up here. So I'm going to have it at a jaunty angle, I think, like so. There we are. So that then is a little topper, and you can then add it on. I've actually put it on I put it on upside down, but hey ho. So I've actually put it on, so this is going to go, which gives you an idea. So instead of having it going that way, I've actually made it so that it goes long ways as well, so you can have it on the side. But I'm not going to have it there. I might have it on this one here, because this one hasn't got anything, so I'm going to put it on there. So then that says let life surprise you, and it just gives such a nice little touch to your projects. And again, you can just add more on top of that and keep building and building and building until until you're happy with it. So that is the hidden paperclip. They are on the website if you want to buy them. We put them on there really quickly this afternoon, so I will go ahead and add a bit more to them as we go through. So let's then talk about or die cut our little tags here, little tiny word tags. So let me put those on there. Now I'm going to die cut them all together, and then we can see what they look like. I'm going to do them out of black, and I might also do them out of white, and then you'll be able to see them, the colour through them. So let's get this piece out, and we can add that on just like so. Does anybody else lose their plates? I'm terrible. I'm always losing my plates. So. I'm hoping I didn't go through them too much. No, I didn't. So we'll get those out. We'll take the black out, and then we'll put the white colour through. So you may need a little pokey tool just to poke out the release pieces, just so that it comes out more easily, like so. So that's 1, 2. If anybody's interested later, I will give you a little sneak preview of the book that I'm teaching on Saturday for Luby Crafts. This one is called the Sasha album, and as I said at the beginning of my stream, I'm an absolutely avid fan of The Walking Dead. I must have watched the series thousands of times, and so all my albums so far have been named after characters from that series. Right, so now I need my white, and I did have white, but I'll grab another one like so. Oh, okay, what I'll do is I will quickly I think what's happened is my daughter put them on, and she's obviously not put in the quantity of what I've got. So bear with me, Candice, and I will do that very quickly. Now it will take me roughly 3 minutes. So let me go to products, and there we go. Thank you for flagging that up, Candice. Really appreciate that. So, where we go? Let's go to... There we are. Let's... Right, that should now be done. There we go. If you go and try it now, Candice, and just give me a thumbs up if that's okay. That should be okay now. So I do apologise for that. All started, all done. So let me die cut now the white one. And I think I've got them all. Okay, let me just push this through. them out. And what I did is, it is the clear one I want actually, but I'm not sure where that's disappeared to. Right, let me just do that when I get it. Oh, it's stuck on the die cutting machine. Typical. Okay, so I've die cut the white. Now I'm hoping you will be able to see them. They are very just indented a little bit on there. Actually, when you see them, the indent is really prominent. You may, as you can see on the white, hopefully you can see how the indent of that word is. So with a black layer behind, you can just pick out that word, but without the layer you can also see the word as well. And from a distance, unfortunately on camera you can't really see them that much, but yeah, they're all there. So we've got journey, love, and our family and memories. There we are. You're very welcome, Candice, very welcome. So that is those. So to add them then to our die, to our toppers of our paper clips, so I'm going to use, what should we use? Let's use the fishtail. I quite like this one. And let me put it back under. I might die cut them all and then we can see what they all look like. So that one, has anybody got a favourite shape? That they are there. So let's add them. I don't want to do what I just did and go through all my dies, and I must admit I think I'm having a bit of a hot flush here. Whew. Second one today. Right, don't, this is where I would say take them down, don't do that, but they're okay. So let's move that out of the way. And these, there we go, just get them all out and then you can see that they have all die cut beautifully. So you just need to just give those crease lines just a little bit of an extra crease, a burnish down, just so that they fold nicely. We had to do them this way because I didn't want them to, if you were die cutting something like vellum or something like that and the score line was too crisp, you wouldn't want to go through your vellum paper, or your parchment if you were going to do something like that. That would look lovely if you were doing a wedding album. So I'm just going to push this one down. Now the banner one or the flag one has got some straight edges there. Now you can string these if you wanted to, maybe string them along your front of your book as well. They have got enough space in there for you to allow you to add some baker's twine or something like that. All checked out. Oh, lovely. Go figure. Don't know how that, I don't know how that happened neither, but the wavy pocket dies, Candies, are just phenomenal. Let me show you in this book here just quickly. So this book here has got the wavy pocket dies in, and you can use them as I say horizontally, that sounds a bit Londoner, doesn't it? Horizontally, like so, and I've done it that other way there, but you can also add them, which I haven't got here, at a diagonal as well, which that looks as well just as really, really beautiful. And I haven't got, no, I've not used them in that book, but yeah, they look beautiful once you've die cut them out. They really, really do. So I've got my dies here. Now I'm going to use this paper here, and I'm going to just cut it all out of the same one, because I've got some of the Tin Man on the other side. So I will just turn it round and use that side. Now this has also got a little heart, and the little heart has got some little stitching around it, so we'll add the little heart, but I'll add that on black. So I'm just going to put these on our machine like so, but I've just noticed what I nearly did is I nearly had my hearts going the wrong way. So top again, lock that again. Now the black need to use, and these are excellent for using up all those old scraps that you may have. You know, we've all got old scraps of cardstock, of paper, so these are an ideal way to use them all up. Now I'm hoping, I don't think that heart may not, oh it did, I was going to say, didn't know if that heart would go through because it was right on the edge of the machine, but it did. I caught it in time. So let's move these over. Excuse me. So that's our layers. Now, as I say, I can turn it over, maybe not that one because I've cut his head off, but you can use the head one. There, didn't fold this one, did I? There we are. Let's just fold that down. Give that a quick burnish. And there, then it can go on like so. Now you would cut this out twice because you could then pattern the back as well. So I said I was going to work on the fishtail one, or the flag one. This is the flag one, not the fishtail. Fishtail, or is it? This might be the fishtail, and the flag one is this one here. Get it right. So where did that one go? Did I not die cut that one out? I didn't, did I? Okay, well, never mind. It was there all along. Right, quickly, tomorrow. Let's do this. It's talking and doing at the same time. I need to get used to doing that. So let's put this the right way. I don't know why, because I do it when I'm doing my videos. So, oh, hi, Rosemary. Oh, they are really nice. The wavy pocket ones are. They really are, and they come in. I haven't got a set up here to show you, I don't think. They actually come, I think there's 5 or 6 in the set. Hold on, I will tell you for definite, because I've got them over here. So let me just get them out. Now there are a few sets in here, so you just bear with me while I sort them out. So you get a very small one, which is 3.5 inches, which I probably haven't got in here. Here we go. I've got a piece on the back. So you've got a small one, which is 3.5, and then they go up in 1 inch increments all the way up to 8 inches. So if you're making a lovely 12 by 12 book, you can use that 8 inches to get a really nice pocket. So yeah, and then they kind of go down, so they are pretty big. So with the top one, you will need a larger die cutting machine if you are going to, especially if you're going to be using your 12 by 12s, you will need that larger cutting plate to do it, like so. So they do go really, really well. I have to say, I love these dies very, very much. So let me just put that all back in there. So that's what they look like on there. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 6 in there, which is good value. And I think Jill, at one of my workshops, she actually used the wavy die to actually cut out the border of the edge of her page, which looks absolutely phenomenal. I don't know if Jill's still on. If Jill is, maybe she can take a picture of her book and show us what she did, because it was really, really good. So it's another way to use it. So get back to my fishtail. So I will just ink that edge like so, and I can then add that on here. Now with the paperclip, as I said, you can add your paperclip to the side of your paperclip. So you just slot it over the longest side, so not the side that's got the smaller or the end piece of your paperclip. You want to slot them over the long one that hasn't got any ends on it, so that you can then tape it down or glue it down, and then you can add your bits and pieces to the top. Now I would, if you're going to decorate both sides, maybe not the back side, don't put so much on, especially if you are, because you need it to lay flat to your page, but go to town on the front. You can then also, what you can do with these is cut a little slit in the top there, and then stick your paperclip through, which I can show you if I can find my don't wreck the place. There we go. So let's get this one. Now my paperclip is, hope you can see that, it's going to go there. So what I'll do is I'm just going to mark with my pencil the edges. 1, 2. Now you could do this on your trimmer if you wanted to. I've just got my knife out here, and I'm just going to cut in between those two pencil lines, and then this is going to go through the middle like so. And then what you can do is I'm going to push that right up like so, and then a bit more so that you can't see the bottom. There we go, like so. I could have done with just a bit more. There we go. So you've got that like so. Then what you can then do is put some ribbon through there. It will keep that nice and closed. But what I'll do is I will then add, I would tape this paperclip down to the, or glue it down so that maybe the front part is stuck and the back part is open, so that when you put it onto your book, let's do that now. Let's do that, and then it will stop it from moving. That one isn't the best one because the paperclip keeps getting stuck. So I need some. I'll just use a few bits of ribbon or lace. Maybe not this lace, it might be too much. Let's do this one, as soon as that's out. And just take that in half. So let's add this to the top. And again, you can add more or less, however much you want. I'm going to take that down in just a second to stop it moving. There we go. It's a bit fiddly. And there we go. It's done it again. Right. Stop moving. There. There we go. And there we are. So I'm going to hold that in place. Now, all I would do is I will add loads of your ribbon to the top there. So just for quickness, I'm just going to add some of my tape. I'm going to stick it to the front like so. But I'm going to stick the top bit down. There we go. Because what I want, double-sided tape would probably be probably be better. Let's get some double-sided tape. Let's try that. So I'm going to add the tape to one side, like so. Take that off and just make that like that. So I've got this bottom bit still open. I'll get you straight and a bit more. There we are. And then let's decorate this. So you can put this on you can put your layer then on the top. And again, I'm not going to go too much to town with this, but it gives you the idea. So, you're welcome, Rosemary, you're welcome. So, now you could use different pieces of lace or ribbon, whatever offcuts you've got, but just because I've got this to hand, I'm just going to use this just to tie off, like so. Oh, she says. There. I must admit, it's got very warm here tonight. Very, very, very warm. And what is the time? The time is 9 o'clock here. So this day has gone so quick. And I've started a new hobby, which I must admit I was up till very late last night doing, and that is crocheting. I've started crocheting. My mum and my auntie have been doing crocheting for years and years and years, and my mum did try and teach me yonks ago, and I could never get it, and I've always wanted to keep trying again. And my mum has been a bit poorly recently, so if you're watching, Mum, hope you get better soon. And I was I was with her the other day, and I said, come on, teach me how to crochet. So she was having a go, and I've done a square. I have to say, I brought it home and I did a square. Book. I thought I was going mad then. I'll get my... So, again, you could add more or less to that, whatever you want to. And then this would you could have it go either or. So you could have it on a photo mat, like so. Get it in. And get your paper clip working. Might just need to just bend it so that I can see what I'm doing, like so. There we are. And push that down like so. And then where it stopped, that would be where your... I'm not doing a very good job of this, am I? Right. So I should rewind. But these things happen. This is how you learn. And I think that might be that these are too big for this this particular... There we go. Way. This particular clip. There we go. Let's do it that way. And then what I'll do is take that down. And that's a better way of doing it. So you could have it where your clip is then secure and it doesn't come off, but you've then got this little place here that you can add like dangly bits to and everything like that. But yeah, I think what I would do with that is I would keep that like so on the side, but I would fix it on that way it would stay definitely in place, and it does look rather nice. You can have it going down, but then this gives you, as I say, an anchor point to put something dangly on, which I have here. So I've got another one of these light bulb clips, and I've got some other bits. I've got some beads here. Let's have a look what we've got. And these are ideal just to thread onto the side. So if you've got any, because I've had these from when I used to make hat pins. I used to love hat pins on my work, so I've bought loads of these little bead covers, and they come in handy, I have to say, for more things than just beads. So I'm going to do one there, and then this one. This is a round one, so I've just done some little tiny pieces on there, and then this can then get put onto your paper clip like so. And then again, you can add a little charm on there as well, but it just gives you a bit of gives you an idea of how to use it. So that's on the side. Now if you want to use it as the intended purpose, so that is and again you could add your little sentiments on there as well, which will make it really more jazzy and more personalized. Oh, hi Leah. Oh, from Washington. Wow. Oh, I'm lovely. I'm really pleased. I'm glad you enjoyed my work. Thank you for joining me. It's lovely to have you here. Get my words out. Wow, Washington State. We were talking today, actually, my daughter and I, we were saying we really could do with a holiday, and I've never been to America, and it's on my bucket list of somewhere where I would love to go. So I would love to just do the not so much the touristy bits, sort of like more the places that aren't touristy. I'd love to go to Oregon. That's one of my on my bucket list, to go there. So for this, to use it again, so we can slip this over the paper clip. Now, as I say, these ones I thought were 5mm, but they are 45mm. But you can use these with a smaller paper clips as well, but I wouldn't go much smaller because they wouldn't fit. So I'm gonna just add my glue just to keep it, just to stick it down like so, and there we are. So that's that. So to decorate this, you can use your crocodile and put holes in it. Then you can add your dangly bits on it. You can add then your ribbon, everything like that to it. But we've got my lovely little word ones here, so you can put them on. So you can add it. So you can add it to your paper clip, so you can have it sort of like that coming down, which I may do, but I'm also just going to add, bear with me a second, I have got lots and lots of, what should we use, not that, do you know what would be good if I had some orange for, no, that's not, I was going to say orange for the Cheshire Cat, but that is a different thing altogether, isn't it? That is Alice. So got some nice baker's twine here, and that you can just push through, Now again, you can add this into, you can cut this out. I do apologise if you can hear my cat. She is meowing to get in, but my window is right in front of me, so I can't just let her in. She'll have to wait for a moment. So let me just, I've just added the baker's crown. Oh, I nearly chopped my finger then. And this says Our Family, so cut that one down a bit more. There we go. Now you can add, which would be some nice to add, is some glitter on there as well, which would look really nice, but I haven't got any with me. But what I can do is add some white. So I could give this, I don't need this now, do I? A lovely little stitch border. And if you've got, I should have used gold actually, that would look really nice, but never mind, I've used that. Okay, and that goes on like so. Now I'm going to use some, oh my words tonight, I'm going to use some foam tape. I do apologise, you have to bear with me. I haven't got a thyroid, so I do get a lot of brain fog, a lot of brain fog. So you just have to bear with me, just as I'm trying to think of my words. And I think I'm going through the menopause as well, and I think that gives you a bit of, makes you a bit more doolally. So please bear with me. So let's take this off. So I've added our foam tabs, our foam pads to the back, like so. And then I'm going to add that there. And then I'll also add just some more of our beads, just along the bottom. So Fabri-Tac to the rescue. There we are. And I'm just going to stick that down. Take that off like that. And I've also did cut out the little heart. Now I'm wondering actually if I can, I tell you what would look really nice is if I added some glitter. Now I've got some, let me grab a piece, let me grab some paper. I'll just stick it on the paper like so. Grab my heart, and then what I'll do is move that out of the way, just find the right side, which is that side there. Add my glue. So I'm just going to add, this is just normal PVA, like that. Where did I put that glitter now? Now this is rock candy, it's the glitter from Ranger, and you can colour this glitter as well, which makes it very, very handy. Right, so leave that there, put this back in. Put that back in my drawer. And I was going to say I don't know where the heart's gone now. And then the heart can either go on the top or just on the bottom, but I think I'll put it there like so. Now when that glue dries, that will, all you'll see would be the glitter on there, so it will look very good. So move that over a little bit more. It looks like you've got a big clump of glitter there, but once that glue dries, that will just go all nice and clear. So I've got this little bit down here. Just need to add something more here. I don't know what to add. Well, that looks quite Christmassy actually. No, I don't want that. I think I'm going to actually just leave it like that. Just it's quite understated, and it's going to got our family. I hope you can see that. Let me move that up a bit. There you go. You can see where it says our family there. Again, you could go over that with a pen if you wanted. And I'm going to add... No, I'm not. I was going to add some of the ribbon to the ends there, but I've decided I'm not going to. So, let's then put this one... I'll take this one off because I haven't decorated that one yet. Let me just stick that back in there, like so, and then that can go on my corner there. And then you could put then a picture underneath there. Have I got pictures up here? Let me grab a picture. I think it might be in here. I'm sure I saw them in this little basket down here. No. Oh, I thought I did. I thought I had loads of Tim Holtz pictures in there, but they're not. But you get my drift. You can put then a picture or even a tag underneath there, which will hold it shut. And I can't find one tag or anything. But again, you can add little words on here. So it says our family. You could then put life is good, our family, life is good, or our family, you and me. That looks good. Our family, you and me. And that will fit just in that little spot there, like so. And that then is, you can have it straight, you can have it just on the on its own as well, but you just look at it and you can just see the indent there. I really like those little tags. They're really, really good. Oh yes, I will. Sorry, Leah, please visit. I'm halfway between Portland, Oregon and Seattle, Washington. Best of both places. Yeah, I really do want to. I'm saving up, hopefully not too much longer. I'd love to come and visit. It's just always been a dream of mine. I don't know why, I just would love to. I think I'm a bit frightened of driving because you drive on the other side of the road than we do here in the UK. So I think I'm a bit nervous about driving, but I'm sure once I get the hang of it, I'll be okay. Right, I think I've actually shown all of the things I wanted to show with that. If there's anything you want me to go over again, then please do let me know. I will put this video on YouTube, so if you want to have a look back, you will see these dies popping up all over my books in the coming weeks. So I haven't long had them, so I've had a little tiny bit of play, and but once you get to play with them, we all find so many different ways to use them. So thank you ever so much for everybody for joining me. I do really do appreciate you supporting me and joining me on my journey. So thank you ever so much. Again, any more questions, please let me know and I will answer them as best I can. So enjoy the rest of your evening and your weekend, and if you're coming to my workshop on Saturday, I will see you then bright and early. I have all your kits already packed away in my car, And yeah, hopefully we'll have a really... Oh, I was going to show you my book. Does anybody want to see my book that I'm going to do? Just very, very quickly, I'm going to do. So this is a workshop that I'm doing on Saturday at Luby Crafts. As I said, we are sold out. Yay, can't believe it. So I'm really, really pleased. Now I've done 2 books. I've done the Desire papers from Stamperia, and I've also done the Natural Forest from Stamperia as well. So this is my front cover. I'm going to go through it really quickly, and I've added loads of different offcuts of ribbon, and then my back is just plain paper. So open it up. We've got a big pocket here that has 2 tags in, but you can have 1 full tag there if you want to. This pops up like so, and it's got a pull out photo mat. I've paper pieced this so that it just looks like one continual piece, and then I've used my photo slot dies, the tag dies, as in little pockets there, and these here are the put it on your tab dies that I've just stuck to a piece of card, and then mounted them with magnets, so it's hiding it, but it just gives you a nice finish on the back. So open them out, and I've got a nice big space there for 4 big 6x4 photos, and then space here for 2 extras. So that's 2, 4, that's 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 photos on that space alone. Then we come here, we've just got a large belly band with a pull out, and some more my photo slot dies. And then coming over to this one, I've got some diagonal pockets that I've used to just house another pull out in there, and push them down, and then we start back to the exactly the same configuration as the front. So that is the book that I'll be teaching. So I'm looking forward to this book. I really am. I was excited when I actually designed it. It was like one of those things that you just think, this book has just turned out exactly how I wanted it to, and it just came together just like that. So I was really pleased with it. So thanks for watching, and for watching my book, and I will hopefully take some photos and videos from the workshop on Saturday so you can see. So enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you again on the next one. Bye.